Hey, so it's like 4:30 a.m. I'm really not having a good morning. I've been awake for like an hour and a half since, I don't know, maybe like 3:15. I've just been awake, had to deal with my lungs, nebs and, just have lots of medication so I could breathe. And then I had a massive nosebleed and I've got pelvic bleeding, and it's just been one thing after another, and the pain is just really extreme at the moment. Hey, so it's about 8:30 a.m. Monday morning. I've suffered a massive pelvic hemorrhage, really severe blood loss, so I'm not feeling good. I can't even sit up, like I'm that bad, so I'm laying down in bed. The doctors came to see me. He's ordered me 3 units of blood to start off with, and then we'll check my levels after that. He's, written me up from all my pre-meds and all that, so that's good. And I'm about to bust a nurse for painkillers because it's really bad. Yeah, so yeah, it's pretty much what's happening now. It's really hard to breathe because I feel like I'm suffocating. No matter, they can chuck me on as much oxygen as they want, but it's not going to make me any better because I don't have hemoglobin to carry it around. So I just feel really tired and sick and dizzy and nauseous, and my ears are ringing, and I've got this headache and just really bad pelvic pain. So hopefully the first unit gets here soon and I can start to feel better. I'm on my first unit of blood now. It's like close to midday sort of time, so waited a bit of time, and this blood run its course. See how much more my hemoglobin changes. After 3 units, we'll see like where I'm at. But yeah, it's just been one thing after another, and one of my pre-meds is for Nergan, so I'm really tired from that. Then I've got some other meds I've got to take, which makes me tired. But yeah, my peak's in and I'm getting blood through there, so that's good. So it's about, I think 8:30ish. My mum just left. She stuck around a bit longer than planned because the doctor came to see me. He specifically came up to see me, which is really cool of him. He doesn't really want me to go home until I have another bleed, because he wants to have a look at some stuff and do some stuff whilst it's happening. But yeah, nurses just came to do my obs as well, gave me some of my meds. They let me do some of my own meds here, so my lung medications and things like Buscopan and all that, I just self-administer as needed. Things like IVs and pain relief, all that they've got to do, and there's a few other things they do, which I'm fine with. I really like that they let me be independent with some of my meds. So soon they'll be back to do more meds and my steroids for the night, and we'll take it from there. Hey, so it's about 10:40 p.m. I'm just sitting up in bed. It's nice to be able to sit up and not feel super dizzy. I'm struggling still when I'm standing up, so like the bathroom, I've got a bathroom like just here, but getting up, going to the bathroom and back, I'm getting like out of breath and dizzy just because of the anemia, and my body is just exhausted, which isn't surprising. It's super traumatic losing a large amount of blood. So I'm just a bit tired physically and a bit emotionally drained. It's really distressing, having to go through this all again. But yeah, I'm alright for now, which is what matters. So the nurse just came by and gave me medications for my butterfly because I'm in a bit of pain. And that was about 10 minutes ago, so it hasn't quite kicked in yet. It takes about 15 minutes to start having any effect, but my butterfly is in my stomach. I'll show you. So it's this little thing. So you can see it's this yellow bit, and there's a little tube, and that connects into under my stomach. There's a little tube that goes through, kind of like a cannula you'd get in your arm. And this is where we just inject the medication through. And it's easier than having to be stabbed with a needle, multiple times a day. If we've just got the butterfly and we put it through that way, and it's just a lot easier and a lot less uncomfortable for me. So I'm waiting for my painkillers to kick in. I get really severe pain for quite a few days after a hemorrhage. It just worsens that for me. So, it's going to be difficult for a few days, but I can manage. I know what to do. I've got my heat pack behind me heating up, and, I know that there's movements and stretches that I can do to kind of help with my pain a little bit. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but I still try because it's important to do what I can to try and make my situation as best as it can be. So yeah, I've just been chilling out now, singing along to some Elton John. I've been playing Crocodile Rock on repeat because I love that's my favorite Elton John song. There's a few that are like my top 5, but this one is my number 1 fave, and then the rest are all kind of on the same playing field. But this one slightly love it more. That's kind of pretty much it. I'm just resting. I'm gonna get back to typing pretty soon. I'm writing the post that answers all the questions that people have asked me, because I put a call out for questions so I can do a Q&A. So I'm just writing the answers to that, and I'm just a little bit stuck at the moment on how much info to put in what's next with the plan for treating my hemorrhages, really, and stopping them from happening. So I'm thinking I'm going to put less info in this post and then do a dedicated post that's more in detail to that specifically, so that the people who want to know the more specific details about my hemorrhages and stuff, because it's a bit graphic, it can be, they can find out. And then the people who don't really want to know those specific details can know the milder details about, what surgery we plan on doing, and that without having to know the nitty gritty. So it's about 12:20 a.m. The nurse just came by to check my obs. I'm gonna go to sleep pretty soon, because now she's not going to interrupt me, disturb me for 4 hours until my next ob round is due. Yeah, that's pretty much been it. I feel pretty accomplished because I've finished writing the Q&As and I uploaded part 1, which is the medical part, and tomorrow, well, I guess today, I'm gonna upload the second part, which is like everything else. So I'm feeling pretty good about getting that stuff done, and I've got some NDIS accounting to do, but I'm not going to do that all tonight. I just think I'm starting to get tired, take advantage of that. All I've got to do now, before going to sleep, I've got to do some meds and a couple more lung therapies, because my lungs are pretty good at the moment because I've been doing lung therapies. So I just got to do a couple more so I can sleep and breathe. Breathing is nice. And just get some rest. Okay, I'm gonna end this here. Good night.